ABBA.
All right, situated.
Ikari Warriors, yes. ABBA. ABBA.
What is
ABBA.
it?
ABBA. ABBA.
It looks naughty. Don't do that. Welcome to the SF Comic Book Company. This is the SF Company Hour number 190. What number is this?
Oh shit, I don't even know. Let me look. Oh yeah, 190.
Is it 190?
190. Damn. We're
Right.
about to reach giant sized.
Oh yeah, 200. Yeah, once.
Yeah.
I guess during the summer, I would assume.
You would assume, but never know. Might be winter.
That's how you and me. So number 190, we got a lot to talk about. A small amount of time. We got the first look at the James Gunn Superman suit. First look, first image, just a promo image, and then we got the Fantastic Four adding a bunch of A-list names to their cast. Well, 2 A-list names and one kind of a B-lister. But yeah, so we have a lot to talk about. We're going to discuss X-Men 97 in some spoiler territory. Hell of an episode if you haven't watched yet. You're in for a fucking doozy. And a couple other random tidbits. We're going to figure some stuff out too. Krista, what's up, Krista? Good morning. Greetings for Worlds of Geekdom from Krista. Thank you. Mr. Everett, how you doing? We're off a couple weeks. Everything good?
Doing well. Doing well.
Diddling your cup.
Up, down, left, right.
He's a cup diddler.
when your cup's a fucking controller, so you diddle
the cup. From Lori, happy Catterday, friends. Happy Catterday to all the cat folk out there. And the dog folk. I love the dogs too. Roggies too.
Animals, man. All animals.
All the animals, except for pigeons and eagles. Fuck them.
Eagles? What the eagles do to you? Seagulls. Oh, okay, I was like,
no, eagles are cool. Except for the Philadelphia kind. Yeah. Those are fucking trash. All right. Let's get into it first. Let's you asked for it last week. We delivered this week. Figure we're gonna figure out stuff out. Last week was Star Wars Day, of course, May the 4th be with you. I don't really celebrate that because every day is Star Wars Day to me. So if you guys want to take one day to celebrate Star Wars, go ahead. But I celebrate Star Wars every day. All day.
Life. It's life, folks.
It's Life Day.
Yeah, it's life.
It's a life. Star Wars is real to me now. I like that meme. So we got some Black Series figures coming out. This is from the scene from Revenge of the Sith where Yoda Order 66 happens and Yoda the stormtroopers turn on the Jedi and Yoda goes ham on everyone, starts chopping heads. It's pretty awesome. I love that movie. Revenge of the Sith is fucking great. And another one from Revenge of the Sith, we got Palpatine in when he took after became the Emperor and his face got fucked up by Windu. And he takes out all the Jedi.
I like that one.
Yeah, this is when he's fighting Yoda. I like that suit, the little red. It's like a burgundy kind of color to his robe. I'm digging that one. So definitely pre-ordered that one. The Yoda and what the hell's his name? I forgot the stormtrooper's name. There was a 2-pack of this. This sold out immediately. So I was on the fence about it because I don't know if I need this one. But if I see it pop back up, maybe I'll pre-order it. But I did pre-order the Palpatine, Papa Palpatine. And then another cool one I saw. This is a Hot Toys. This is the Dark Empire, Luke Skywalker. This is the Luke that kind of turned to the dark side during the comic run. It was book series too. Dark Empire, or a really cool series. If you haven't read it, it's kind of it's basically the sequel to Return of the Jedi before the prequels and all the other sequels and stuff before they retconned everything. So this is Luke, very vigorish. This is a badass looking figure. If I didn't have a Luke, again, they keep coming out with these badass Luke figures. So they came out with the Mandalorian one. They came out now. They're coming out with this one, badass ones. This looks fucking cool. If I didn't have a Luke figure, this one I'll probably pick this one up. But what do you think of these, man? Anything stand out to you?
The sculpts, man. The sculpt. I think that's the thing that happens with these. Just the sculpts get better. They improve on their designs. Sometimes they might take a step back, but on the most part, I like them. Yeah, you can't really see the detail, but from here, it's Mark Hamill.
Yeah. This is Hot Toys. This is a little high end Hong Kong company. If you don't have Hot Toys, it's a very dangerous habit to get into. So be very careful. They're fucking amazing.
Star Wars should just fucking bite the bullet and fucking go get his Hamill's love child and just cast Sebastian Stan in a fucking young series with Luke.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants. We don't,
don't. That's one thing they should do, man. Yeah. They got the right guy if they wanted to do it.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I don't get
this. This looks dope.
Yeah.
I don't like the fantasy casting Hot Toys. That's, even though this is was a book, it's been retconned.
Yeah.
No point in doing it.
Yeah, it's like What If. No,
but that's the whole thing. I don't want What If figures. There's so much of What Ifs that you can put out there. There's so much stuff that needs to be made before we start doing What If figures.
Well,
give me some Ready Player One ones, dude.
Oh, well, I don't think that's gonna happen, man.
I'm just saying, dude. I'd like a H would be a sick figure to have.
I have the mini ones, the face sculpt on looks great from Ori.
Yeah, see, those look sick.
Yeah, did you ever get the mini figures, the little 3 3/4 figures? Those are I got those. Yeah, they came in like a 4, but you can find them cheap online. There's you can probably find it for like $20. Yeah, I think we were the only ones that really loved Ready Player One. This is a fun movie. I don't understand why people didn't fucking I don't know.
It's an even better book, man.
Yeah,
I think the book talked to me more. The movie's good because of the visuals. It's more of my late teen video gaming, but the book's my childhood, man. The arcade. No, it's just I just remember going when we go to ceremony and you'd go into the arcade, the blue lit arcade, and you just hear the noises of the Defender machines and all those arcades. That's to me the attraction of Ready Player One. It's
a great book. Yeah, I want to listen to the audio book again.
That's the kind of fucking Hasbro figures we need too, or some McFarlane's of those.
Yeah, well, it sucks. I hope the movie didn't blow out. It still made money. It was still profitable. I think they're still going to make that sequel they talked about.
It's cult.
But it's I just didn't get the flowers it was due. But it's a fun movie. It's a fun Spielberg movie.
Okay. It's a great Spielberg movie.
Yeah, it's my top 10.
Only Spielberg can do all that shit. Get all those people to come together because they want to be involved with Spielberg.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about the new Lord of the Rings movie. The Hunt for Gollum is happening in 2026. Peter Jackson is coming back to produce and write with his wife Fran Walsh, and Andy Serkis is going to direct this movie. So this is totally different from the Amazon The Rings of Power series. This is kind of going with the movie continuity. And Andy Serkis has experience. He was the second unit director on the Hobbit movies. So he's say what you will about those movies. They did
beautiful.
They did the best they could with what they had, and forcing them to make a three movies out of a small tiny book is just fucking kind of stupid. They kind of fucked themselves on that one. If they would have just stuck to the first 2 movie plan, I think it would have been fine. But and Guillermo del Toro directing, I think it would have been fine. But they try to rush it and try to rush it.
Try to spread it out so fucking much.
Yeah, like really spreading it out and spreading it out thin. So and trying to come up with shit to fill in the gaps, and it just didn't. It's not horrible, but it's just not on the level as the first trilogy.
No, it definitely isn't. Yeah.
So yeah, this is Peter Jackson coming back and Andy Serkis. This is of course got to be a prequel because spoilers for Return of the King. Gollum dies in that movie. So yeah, I guess there's a couple books, a couple things they can kind of pull from in this because Gollum was like 100 years old or something, like a couple hundred years old. So they can. There's a lot. We can bring back some characters at certain points because who's the elves are alive forever, so we can bring back some of those characters. So yeah, what do you think of this, man? The going back to the Peter Jackson well.
Well, I dig it. I'm always a fan of it. I love the world of Middle Earth. I enjoyed the series. It took a long time to get to its thing, but the last fucking few episodes of it was fucking sick, dude. It was dope.
Yeah, that's what I hear, but I don't want to suffer through fucking
mediocrity. Well, it's not you're suffering through mediocrity. It's just it's that I think there's a way to world build without fucking trying to jam everything into the first episode, into the first few episodes. I just think their pacing was really off because it took so long to get to the meat. But when you get to the meat, dude, it's fucking filet mignon. It's fucking it gets really good. But the fact that Andy Serkis is going to be directing, that gets me excited. Because I think, and we say it for anything when it comes to like one of our properties that we enjoy, you just want a fan doing it. And I think the fact that Andy Serkis blew up because of Lord of the Rings, it really afforded him a chance to do everything he wanted to do. The guy should have won a fucking Oscar for mocap.
Yeah, they weren't ready for it. It's still one of the best mocap characters ever.
He's like just emoting wise, he's one of the best character actors ever. I'm excited, dude. The whole thing is it comes down to the storyline. What are they gonna do? Hunt for Gollum. I know that's a fan film they took down. Maybe I don't think they're gonna use that exact title. Or are they?
They own the fucking rights to the.
No. I understand, but I think they might be taking elements from. That's part of the storyline, possibly.
Yeah.
I hopefully it's not the focal point of.
Yeah, you can have. Yeah, and I don't know if I can take a whole movie of Gollum like by on his own. Like I'm sure there's gonna be other characters and shit to like play off, but yeah.
I wonder if it's the river folk who he belonged to who go looking for him, possibly.
Oh yeah, before while he's turning and shit, and they're like,
yeah, that could almost come off as a horror movie if you trip on it. That'd be kind of crazy.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. This is coming out 2026, so this is pretty much getting fast tracked. Hey, Peter Jackson's involved, so that's a good sign. Visually,
he's one of the best, man. Once I see it say Winglet Films, I'm in.
Yep. All right, we got some a couple other Big Leo. Isn't there a planned sequel for Player One? Yeah, they've been talking about Spielberg's not going to come back and direct, but he's going to produce.
Get Abrams.
So I want to, I'll be down with Abrams Ready Player Two. I'm not the biggest fan of the book, the sequel book.
I am. I'm not. I understand your differences with it, but I
didn't like the characterizations in the last part of the book, and just kind of turned me off to some of the characters. But I think I need to listen to the audio version. Maybe I'll like a little better. But I had some issues with some of the characters.
I listened to the audio version. I listened to both of them. Will Wheaton's great, dude.
I love Will Wheaton. Yeah, that I remember listening to that fucking first book on it was on YouTube, and I think I told you about it right away. I was like, dude, you gotta like watch and you gotta listen and read this book, dude. It's fucking insane, dude. This is like everything we love, like in one fucking like a great, just an awesome fucking book. I remember like staying up late, like just listening, and just I was like, oh, I heard about the book, but and then I had people talking about it, but then when I experienced it, it was like, oh man, this is amazing.
I'm glad I read it first. There's something, there is some magic if you have a great imagination when you read a book for the first time. The images that pop up are your images. Fucking every arcade that when they start mentioning arcades, it's that it's that one arcade in Ceremony before they tore it down. It's always that one.
Lori, I like it as well when someone who also involved with the originals is already familiar with and knows the material. Somebody like same thing with comic book movies. You want people that are passionate about these characters, not something you
want Ryan Johnson to come in and I'm gonna put my spin on this. It's like, no,
let's not go on a Ryan Johnson rant again.
No, but that's the whole thing. That's what it is. He's the epitome of it. He's like Zack Snyder. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it and spin it.
No, let's not. Please, no, Ryan Johnson rant.
Zack Snyder then.
No more Zack Snyder rants.
I like Zack Snyder though. See,
okay. Yeah, let's
I like Zack Snyder.
All right, let's get into some casting news. We got some Fantastic Four casting. We got John Malkovich coming in. We also have
Malkovich. Is that Malkovich? Okay, that's Malkovich. I only have one side lit. I was like, that's not him.
That's not Malkovich. We have Ralph Ineson playing Galactus. He's been in a bunch of shit.
Dude, I remember from The Office.
Yeah, The Office, original Office, right?
Yeah, that was Ricky Gervais's fucking boy that come over and fuck with him and shit.
Yeah, he's the one that he's the Todd Packer of the British version, pretty much.
Yes.
For you American
Office fans.
But yeah, he's got a great voice. He has that great deep fucking like very so that's good. And everybody wanted Bardem because once you put that in your head, it's kind of hard to just like the Krasinski casting. Once you put that in our head and we try to disassociate that. But I don't hate this casting. I think dude's a good actor. That voice is the most important thing. It's probably gonna be mocap, and they're I don't know how they probably just use him as mocap and CG the rest. But I think his voice is on point, so I can kind of see that strong, deep voice yelling at what's her name?
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. And then we also have Malkovich. They haven't said who he's playing. My first instinct when I saw Malkovich, I immediately went to Puppet Master. Alicia Masters is a stepfather. So that's immediately where my brain went. So I wonder if they're going to pull some of these old cheesy 60s villains in here, which I'm totally down with. It's kind of what the vibe is going. And then also we have Paul Walter Hausen, right?
Yes. Yeah, Paul Walter Hausen.
He's gonna be in the movie also. He's been cast in like 20 different things in the last like 2 months. Like he's just he's raking him. He
fire, baby.
So there's no word on who he's playing. My first instinct is Mole Man.
That was my first instinct.
He'd be a great Mole Man. And you kind of start the movie them fighting Mole Man. That was their first villain in the first comic. The only problem with that is they kind of Credibles kind of did it, even though they were biting off the Fantastic Four. But I wouldn't mind saying them do a live action, do the Fantastic Four opening scene fighting a big monster. That'd be fucking awesome. I think that's the way to go. Kind of introduce the team. You don't need the origin right away. You can just do that in a flashback later in the movie or some quick little scene. I don't need to see the origin again. So just them starting off fighting Mole Man in the middle of Manhattan, fighting a big giant monster, a big kaiju, would totally be a great way to introduce the Fantastic Four to the masses. So yeah, what do you think of these casting updates? Who do you think they're playing? And then also I want to your thoughts on Galactus.
Malkovich was a good shout. I just don't want him to do Malkovich shit on set. Yeah, Malkovich is an acquired taste for certain movies, dude.
Yeah.
He's great in Rounders. Great in Rounders. Oh shit, Kenobi sighting. But there are other movies where I'm just like, God damn, dude. At least did you just show up to work?
Yeah, he kind of sleepwalks through certain roles. For sure.
Yeah. So and like being John Malkovich was great. That's fucking awesome.
Malkovich.
Malkovich. But he's like to me the one that I'm kind of iffy about. I don't know if you needed to bring him in. It's just that might be overkill. Thanks a lot, Kenobi.
There you go.
Clean it up. Right there, right in front of everybody.
AB.
ABBA. It's not Efren. It's not Efren. ABBA. Yeah. I just I like Innocent. It took me a while to because of course I love Javier Bardem's voice. But now fucking Galactus is gonna be talking to me in an English accent. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, and his voice is very deep. Like, you know who he has so many bit parts. He's the cop who brings in Eggsy and the Kingsman and has to let him go. Remember when he picks up the phone? Let him go. And that's when he fucking So he's been a working actor for a long time. I think this might be like a right on casting. Paul Walter Hausen. Do they have AI? The Fantastic Four have like an AI.
Herbie.
He could be the voice for Herbie.
I thought that too. Yeah, that could be an interesting voice for Herbie.
Yeah, but he's got a good voice.
Yeah. I think him playing Mole Man with the fucking glasses.
That would be. It's just to me that screams obvious.
And Mole Man's very over the top too, because
he is over the top.
He can play over the top. Yeah,
Stingray. Love that guy. Yeah, I'm good with all the casting. I still go back to the only spots. The only person that they've already cast is the Pedro Pascal one. I love Pedro Pascal, dude, but I just can't. I need to see it first now. I need to see a trailer.
This cast is very white too. They need to add a little flavor to this cast. It's very Caucasian. This cast. Pedro Pascal is the only like. I'm sure they're gonna cast a little bit more. Some other.
You could have.
Or they come from a world where it's just white people, but
dude, Ben Grimm could have been a Puerto Rican Jew, bro. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's New York. Come on.
It sounds like a start of a joke right there, or end of a joke. It's a Puerto Rican Jew walks into a bar.
That was a what's it called thing from Mambo. I think it was Mambo Mouth. Fucking John Leguizamo. He always had me dying with that shit. He's like, yeah, no, it's New York, man.
I do, Lori. I do hope that Malkovich goes full Malkovich, like in the Line of Fire or Con Air. I love Con Air.
I hate Con Air. See, that's the whole thing. I hate Con Air. You get full Nick Cage and full fucking John Malkovich, and I'm like, it's too fucking much. It's horrible. I'm Cameron Poe.
Don't move, or the bunny gets it. Oh, it's great. It's fucking great.
Everybody else is fucking great in that, but just those two.
Gold Dirty Bastards, those damn bastards. Kirby, man.
Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence about that. I want to see her in, live action.
I could have seen her in X-Men.
She'd been White Queen. Yeah, I can see that. So yeah, that's the only and then I don't know. I want to see these guys. The one I have no issue with is fucking Thing. I think that's fucking
Evan Bacharach.
Yeah, he's fucking. Yeah, Did you watch The Bear?
Not yet.
Yeah, watch The Bear, man. It's he's so good in it. And there's one episode I was like, oh, he's fucking gonna be a great Thing. I was like, oh, this is a perfect Ben Grimm kind of style. So I can't wait to see him play that. That's probably what I'm most excited about casting wise. Con Air was dope. Yep, Con Air is awesome.
Dude, Con Air is like the Fast and the Furious back in the day. We can't be fake about that shit, man. Fucking Con Air is the Fast and the Furious, all wrapped up into one little nice package.
After Bear, yeah, he's cold. The Bear.
Oh yeah, see,
Man versus Bear. Bears are winning.
The Bears get love, bro.
Bears are winning. I told you guys for years. Yeah, so this cast is coming together nicely. Now the main thing I'm waiting for, the main casting I'm waiting for, they still haven't announced. Mr. The Good Doctor hasn't been cast yet. I wonder if there's and I don't need him to be the main villain in the movie. I just want him lurking in the background, man. I want some fucking him pulling some strings, him adding some, maybe he's the reason they have to he has to the hell.
He's fixing something.
He's changing the light bulb right now. Hold on.
He's
right like, on the set. He said that he's the first. He's the grip. He's a grip.
He's a grip. Yeah, I just don't want.
Gone in 60 Seconds. Gone in 60 Seconds is a great.
Gone in 60 Seconds is great.
Great until that fucking CG jump fucks it up,
dude. Okay. even up to that point, it's great. You're gonna give me all the fucking full Malkovich and full that, but I can't have fucking cheesy fucking special effects right there. Come on, bro.
No, do an actual car jump. Fuck, practical, bro.
You don't want to do that to no Shelby, bro.
Don't you sass me.
Can't do that. Can't do that to no Shelby. Fucking do that Prince.
Do mostly that scarecrow creep. I wouldn't mind Cillian Murphy. I wouldn't mind. After Oppenheimer, I wouldn't mind. Yeah.
The guy's a great actor. Yeah. I mean, I knew that before Oppenheimer. The guy's just a good actor. But come on, man.
He looks the part. He looks that Eastern European. He can pull the Eastern European off, and he's got a good voice.
Fucking what's his name? Jamie Lannister.
Yeah.
That's still, dude. Because the thing is, all these guys get fucking personal trainers or whatever to get them to where they need to. Not saying he's gonna fucking bulk out or whatever, but they get them to where they need to be, fit for that part.
Yeah.
Go get that guy, man. Jamie Lannister.
I think they're gonna go for a name for Doom. Somebody a big actor.
And that's Well, the thing is,
they're gonna have to. Doom is gonna be the villain going.
Yeah. Josh Brolin's not that big of an actor, bro.
Well,
no. Josh Brolin's not. He wasn't that huge of an actor
when he got cast as Thanos. He was blowing up. No Country for Old Men.
He was blowing up.
Yeah, now he's taking a downward.
But the thing is, he's how long was he a working actor for? He had one part. Come on. No, that's the whole thing. To me, Cillian Murphy's an awesome fucking actor. He's proved it from the get-go. From everything that he's been in up to this point, he's fucking good. He's good in almost everything he's been in. Name a bad performance that he's had. I can't fucking name one. Huh?
Last year would be good from the Goldberg Master. Agree with Ricky.
Yeah, I think he would be. I think because I look at the voice. That voice, man.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think you need to go so big.
I'll be right back.
I don't think Brolin was
promote the channel next.
Promote the channel next. Oh. Like and subscribe, everybody. But yeah, it's just when it comes to you look at Josh Brolin, he wasn't nowhere in the vicinity of where Cillian Murphy is at in his career right now. Cillian Murphy, it's like going. It's doing so much extra, like bringing in John Malkovich, all of that shit. You guys are just trying to load up on fucking Oscar award winner. Sometimes you don't need to do that. Just cast the person that's right for the role. Ray. I think Ray was the guy who turned me on to the idea of Jamie Lannister being fucking what is Nicholas Coster-Waldau, right? Is that what his name is? Nicholas Coster-Waldau. He hasn't done a lot of movies though, but he's a pretty dope actor. I see. I'm gonna start talking about Nicholas Coster-Waldau. Yeah, he has the fucking perfect fucking jawline to be Doom. Like when you just see him without the mask before, and he's got those fucking eyes that he can fucking be a little bit, intense. Only thing is, the guy, he's getting up there in age. He's like 53 now. I mean, we keep thinking about that Game of Thrones was what, almost 12 years ago, 15 years ago. So who knows, man? Let me see. What else does Ray want to talk about? See, I want to talk about X-Men 97. Now's the time to talk about it. You would think, let me see. From Gold Dirty Bastards, you would think the Game of Thrones actors would be in more stuff. Yeah, you would. You know, you had Maisie Williams star in New Mutants. She was okay in that. That's a really underrated movie. You just see that the fucking studio doesn't throw any more money into a movie when they stop believing in it. They stop believing in that movie. Same way WB stopped believing in The Flash. They just stopped, like, that's the money you're getting. All your reshoots, you got to do with what money you have left over. We're not putting any more money into this movie. But yeah, I think some of the Game of Thrones actors got some really bad deals. Even though what's her name? Cersei was in Dread, which I think is a super underrated fucking comic book movie.
Yeah,
go watch Dread if you guys haven't seen Dread.
Yeah, Kid Harington got screwed out of his Black Knight. He could pretty much that was.
They gave up. Why are you doing Black Knight? You know, why introduce that character for what?
Yeah. Well, that's when they didn't have all the X-Men and Fantastic Four shit. So now they they were kind of scrambling for for characters to be relevant and pulling from these D-listers that no one gives a fuck about and trying to push them. And
Shang-Chi,
Eternals, Shang-Chi, like all these movies, like, yeah, that's why no one give a fuck. We want the X-Men, bro.
Black Widow.
Yeah, we want the X-Men.
Yeah. This is from Lori for, I think that's in regards to Doom. Oh, I think you already said you'd like what's his name? Mendelsohn.
No, that's Ben Mendelsohn. Yeah, but I don't want somebody that's been in the MCU.
Yeah, that's the only thing. He's already been cast,
and he's a little too old too. Like he if we can just if he was just going to do like the voice and like maybe the mocap, like, and we're not going to show him. But no, it's yeah, I know it's a tough casting, man. It's
yeah. I just think Cillian Murphy's just like, you don't need to go that big. You can get there's a lot of actors. You just don't need to.
Mads Mikkelsen too, like a lot of people. But again,
no.
he's been in
everything.
He's been in everything, and everybody's like fan casting him a lot too. I'm like, no, I don't want him. Let's see. They canceled the Jon Snow sequel too. Yeah, they canceled that one. The Job Snow, Snow Job. Yeah, that got
for Max.
Yeah, it was going to be.
Series.
Yeah, the sequel. Yeah, sequel. It was in development for a long time. They canceled it, I think, a few months ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what else? Are we getting anything new from Game of Thrones? I think it's just the second season of
a movie coming out, I believe. I forgot what this movie coming out next year. I think I'm not sure if it's in theaters. It might be in theaters. But there's also the second season of House of the Dragon.
Right.
So we got some Game of Thrones stuff. There's so much like they can pull from that world. I want to see a movie of. We've talked about this before, the Fall of the Mad King, and that's what I want to see. How they fucking went and took him down. That's the one. That's the movie I want to fucking see.
Yeah.
Yeah. How they all kind of got together, and they talked about it a lot during the show. So like, I want to see that actually play out. Just do a 2-hour movie, them trying to take down the fucking Mad King. I think that would be dope. All right, let's see here. What else before we get to those other stuff? Oh, Godzillafest is happening. I didn't pull it. God damn it. We got Godzillafest happening in. Oh yeah, wait. No. Oh, no, I didn't. Godzillafest happening in July 19th, and July 19th, 20th, and 21st. We got the lineups. I don't think you can buy tickets just yet, but so Friday in the big theater, we got at 4 p.m. we got Godzilla 1985. 7 p.m. we got Godzilla 54. In theater 2, we got Space Godzilla, Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, and 2014 Godzilla. Theater Saturday, we have All Monsters Attack, Mothra versus Godzilla, Ghidorah, Three-Headed Monster, and Godzilla -1 at 7. Yeah, I kind of want to see Godzilla -1 with a bunch of Godzilla fans. And Theater 2, we got Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla versus Biollante, Godzilla versus Destroya, which is a great Godzilla movie if you haven't seen that one. Godzilla, Mega Godzilla 74. Sunday, we got Godzilla Megalon, Return of Godzilla, which is the Japanese Godzilla 1985 before they edited in Raymond Burr. Terra, Mega Godzilla, Shin Godzilla, Son of Godzilla, Giant Monsters All Out Attack, and Godzilla versus Hedorah for Sunday. So some fun lineups, some fun stuff. I'll be there definitely for Friday, Saturday. Very excited about that. It's the start of my vacation. So Godzilla, a good way to start off the vacation. Definitely the highlights are Godzilla versus Destroya, -1, and getting to see Godzilla 1985 on the big screen was fun last year, so I'll probably try to do that one again. But yeah, anything standing out to you, Godzilla Fest?
Everything's all the good shit. They went meaty. They went pretty meaty on this.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place too. They got some of the modern ones. They got the legendary ones. They got a little bit of
yeah, but it's like it's the greatest hits.
Yeah, we got some some bangers in there. Yeah, Godzilla versus Destroya is great. That's the end of the Heisei series, the 90s series of Godzilla's. Melt Down. It's a good one. One of my favorite endings to a Godzilla movie.
One of the greatest endings in a Godzilla movie. That's a Balboa, right?
Yeah, Balboa Theater. I am happy to see the great lineup for Godzilla. Is Godzilla -1 color of black and white. I'm pretty sure it's the color version, but I still want to see the black and white version. But hopefully at some point. Let's see. Dude from Ray Donovan, good. Liev Schreiber.
I don't know. I don't think Liev Schreiber would be a good choice.
I don't know if he could pull off an accent. I want my Doom to have an accent. He's Eastern European. He should have an accent.
You have to think of Bond villains and shit.
He was Sabretooth. He was great. He was okay as a Sabretooth, but when he started walking around on all fours, that's when he kind of ruined it for me, crawling around on all fours. I can't see Liev Schreiber doing it.
No, I can't.
Acolyte trailer. No, we didn't talk about it. It looks cool. I'm in. Like I saw it once. I didn't. It looks like a Jedi versus Sith show. Nothing really screamed out to me like, oh, this is gonna be the fucking greatest show ever. But
it looks cool, man.
Yeah,
I dig it. I like the fact that got what was it, dude from
Squid Games, dude.
Squid Games. Yeah, he's sick, dude. I like how he has a fallen student.
Yeah,
that's a cool, interesting spin. We get to see we only got to see it once before, and that was the whole Anakin and Obi-Wan thing. But they were more like brothers. This is probably more older too, because he looks definitely like an older guy. Squid Game dude's sick, man. Yeah.
He's known as Squid Game dude.
Squid Game dude.
X-Men 97, you say?
Ooh, here we go.
All right, let's talk a little X-Men 97 since it's called. Let me change the background for it. I go X-Men 97 background for this. So we'll talk a little bit non-spoilers, then we'll jump in quick little review of the episode. So X-Men 97, episode 9 came out. Another great episode. This is part 2 of the Tolerance is Extinction storyline. Combining a lot of stuff, like stuff from the comics, from Fatal Attraction, Operation Zero Tolerance, used for Extinction. So this is a lot of storylines that are kind of coming off. Before we jump into spoilers, your thoughts on the episode, and then we'll jump into spoilers because there's some big ones.
Yeah, damn, wow. they're going all out. I dig it, and I'm pretty sure that they're bringing a second season to this. So I really can't wait, because this one was super jam packed. Only thing that scares me is that the showrunner's gone. But
he did already write the third season already. Second season, the third season. They're gonna. I don't know. They're gonna have to tell us what this guy did after the show's done, because if all he did was
say X-Men on X or something, posted something on X.
No, he has an OnlyFans. Is that's the only fucking thing that he did? So it has to be something more to it, because people are really loving this show, and don't make him prove. Just have him write it. Just have him help write it. We doesn't have to be a producer. Doesn't have to be
put him in the writer's room with no credit.
Yeah, pay him a shitload of money. Here's all the money. All right, let's go to spoilers.
Oh yeah, are we going there? Let's fucking do this.
All right, full spoilers. Sorry, Frank. Frank has to pause this part of the show. He's not caught up yet. So,
Frank, come on.
He's catching up. He's almost there. He's watching the original show first. All right. So they went there. They did it. They did the thing we thought they were going to do. There's no been in a lot of wars. Been in a lot of wars, bub. The brave die first, and fucking this rivalry is over. Fucking sucks out the adamantium. Classic scene from X-Men 25 in the early 90s X-Men run, Fatal Attractions. He gets it, man. He gets it. It's insane. That scene is fucking brutal, just like it was in the comic, and it was pretty goddamn shocking. And I kind of knew this was coming, and I kind of like they kind of downplayed Wolverine this whole season, but then they gave him a badass scene the last episode, so you show how badass Wolverine is, and then you kind of bring him down. So yeah, let's talk about that scene first, then we'll kind of go through the beats of the episode, the fun beats of the episode. Yeah, what'd you think of the extraction?
Fuck Wolverine. He's sick for what he has to do, but for being a soldier in a war and knowing what needs to be done, you chose the wrong side, bub.
Magneto was right.
Fuck him. Like, that was like, I think the first time I ever was like, fuck Charles Xavier.
I've had that feeling for a long time in the comics. I don't know. Like, Charles Xavier's a prick.
No, but I mean, visually, like when you see him, like in the comic, yeah, you get that moment and shit. But visually, when you kind of see, like, Xavier was always like an altruistic kind of a person when it came to the cartoon. You always wanted to try this. You could see where he was coming from. This time you can't. Like, they showed who they were. The humans showed who they were. And Wolverine, you know this better than anybody. They experimented on your ass. Fuck Wolverine. Wolverine's a bitch.
I don't know, but I wouldn't go that. I wouldn't go that far. But
yeah, no, Wolverine. No, that was a bitch move.
What, to take out Magneto?
To try to take out Magneto.
Magneto.
I don't know if it's
both sides have valid points.
More of Magneto's side. Sorry, dog. They showed who they were, and they do it every time.
Yeah, but not all humans are bad. Not all mutants.
No. That's the whole thing. Magneto's not saying kill all of them. He's saying teach them a lesson. And who are we who are the gods? I get that part from Xavier, but they don't get it. Look at they create shit to try to stop you. When you're like, I don't want to, no smoke, get away. We're good. We want to live. We want to just live. They keep pushing. I always said I would side with Magneto, and I think that's where I'm biased.
Sure, you got
Magneto's by far my favorite character in Marvel because he's the most complicated.
Yeah, he's the most. I like villain. Some of my favorite villains are the ones that
He's really complicated, dude. It's because the thing is, when he's a good guy, he's a good guy.
No, I can't agree with it. I'm disagreeing with both of you guys. I like Wolverine. I like Cyclops.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I don't like Wolverine. I'm saying Wolverine's a bitch, though. That's not to say I don't like him. He's a cool character, but that was a bitch move, bro. I know. I understand. Yeah, trying to fucking end the war or whatever. Yeah, look how that turned out for you. Oh, I can't wait to see the next episode. Him all fucking crippled and stupid and shit for a bit.
You're just a Canadian hater.
Well, Canadians are some of my favorite people in the world, right?
They're assholes. They're just friendly on the outside.
They're not all Terrence and Phillip, right?
Canadians are fucking secretly fucking assholes. They just hide it better.
Come on, Dan Aykroyd, baby, Dan Aykroyd.
So yeah, man, a lot of cool beats in this episode. We get the X-Men in some of their original outfits.
Jean Grey's was sick. Yeah,
I love the Marvel girl. Like a lot of people hate on that. A lot of people hate on that costume. I love that costume. I think it's fucking hot. So I'm always going for the hot costume. I don't give a fuck what I like my Jean Grey sexy. Like I don't like her. A lot of her outfits suck because they put all this fucking weird padding on her, like the 90s suit. I'm not a huge fan of that suit. I like all the padding and bullshit. Phoenix suit is awesome. Her Marvel girl suit is awesome. So the X Factor suits were great. But I like that. Cyclops and his fucking giant size X-Men fit is fucking great. I love that costume. I love that the simplistic costume with the skull cap, and then Wolverine with the brown and gold. I love the brown and gold suit. I think the yellow suit is kind of overrated for Wolverine. I like the brown and gold. That's a brown and tan suit. That was my suit growing up. I was seeing that scene with Cyclops giving Cable the outfit, and what do you expect? Black leather, and just a callback to the original X-Men movie. Having anything colorful or having accurate costumes was fucking taboo back then, but now it's like, okay, we can do the suits now. We've done it. That was cool. I love seeing them. I like Rogue's arc this season, man. She's fucking kind of going through it, man.
It's a little wishy-washy, and I get it, but because it's a lot of shit to go through. But I like how she took a stand in this fucking last episode.
Yeah, she did basically in the comic Colossus. Where's Gold Dirty Bastard brings us up. Colossus, Ileana dies from the legacy virus, and basically Magneto makes the same speech, like, "Hey, come with me. Fucking Xavier's failed. The dream has failed. We're gonna start, a new fucking regime." And Magneto kind of calls everyone out, and Colossus is the one that turns on the X-Men, kind of sides with Magneto. Because he's like pissed off, like, you let my sister die, like your dream is fucking flawed. Colossus was the one that pretty much taken over. Rogue's taking over Colossus's role. But I love to see Colossus in the series. I always thought it was kind of lame he wasn't part of the team. He's a great character, he should show up at some point. What other fucking Morph turning into the Hulk, that was fucking great. Morph Smash, that was fucking a lot of fun.
I was hoping with a character like Morph they'd do a lot more of that than just one character, like have him go fucking full Fantastic Four by himself, or X-Force by himself.
And whatever, so he can only do physical powers. So if they're physical, he can do them. Like if he can turn himself strong, he can create wings, he can create like swords, but he can't projectiles and shit like that. So that's what they explained about his powers, which is kind of cool because it's like, or
he'd be OP.
He'd be fucking what's her name, Khaleesi from Secret Invasion.
Peter, that was bad, man. She was like Peter Petrelli. Peter Petrelli's still sick.
More of his powers have grown.
Big contact, right?
But how did he become Hulk? Like, he's a shapeshifter, and I guess he can shapeshift into the power set. I guess, like, not the full power set. They kind of upgraded him a little bit because he was kind of just like a dude Mystique. So now they're playing with some of the which kind of makes
some of the abilities.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think with the addition
of, I haven't been a big fan of Morph this season.
I don't think he's not needed. When you have Nightcrawler, you don't really need Morph.
I'd
rather have Nightcrawler in there to play that, that role.
What I said from the beginning.
Jean Grey, saw him in another dimension. What?
Oh,
Nathan?
That's what I was gonna say.
Him and Jean Grey and Nathan go out. Nathan's possessed by a Sinister. I guess he implanted something when he was a baby. So he can control him, and he's taking her out. And I think she's not dead. I think she's gonna go Phoenix on him. I think we're gonna see Phoenix pop up next episode, and she's gonna kind of squash all the beefs and kind of like set everything right. Because I think that's what's gonna happen on that end. So some predictions for what's going to happen in the finale. I think we're going to get hit with Onslaught. I think Onslaught's going to be coming in because this is after Fatal Attractions, and after this kind of sets up a bunch of Onslaught stuff. So I think we're going to see Juggernaut next season. I think Juggernaut's going to come in, crash through in the comics. He gets fucking his ass kicked by this character, and he just says one word, Onslaught, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's how we end the season. Also, we're kind of leading. I think we're going to get some apocalypses because I think that's how Wolverine's going to get his adamantium back. That's how next season. That's how he happened in the comic. He becomes Death, I believe, the new Death. Also, that's a way to bring Gambit back because that's how they brought Gambit back from the dead. Also in the comics, he became one of Apocalypse's horsemen.
Wow.
I can see Wolverine and Gambit becoming half of the four horsemen, and that's how they kind of bring those characters back to their status quo. But
who else died that they can probably do that with? What if they have a full cast of X-Men as the fucking
dead X-Men? Yeah, well, he can pick and choose from Genosha because you got pretty much every shitload of people died in there.
Oh fucking yeah! I think Banshee was there.
Sebastian Shaw. You can do a few people. You can bring back
White Queen,
Madeline. Yeah, bring back Madeline as like Pestilence or some shit.
Yeah.
In Sabanor. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna definitely see Apocalypse. I think we're gonna get a hint of Apocalypse, and I think we might get a hint of Onslaught next season. And if Onslaught comes into that, we can get some. We're gonna get some Avengers too. I think we're gonna get some more of the Marvel characters in there, like the other Marvel Universe characters.
Yeah, I think everything that they were showing us was just a precursor for the Marvel infusion, like the straight up like Marvel Studios shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. What are your any predictions for next episode, the last episode of the season?
Well, what if this is X-Men 97 and the next sequel or the next season might be X-Men 2012?
Oh, we skip ahead a few years? We
never know. Like that's an interesting thing that I thought about. I was like, start with X-Men 97 as the base because it's building off of something that we already knew. That's a
big jump though. That's what 15
I'm
years.
Just saying 10. If we don't know what happens in 15 years.
Yeah. I kind of want to see him. I wouldn't mind seeing them do that at some point, do a time jump, but I kind of want to see.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the only reason I'm saying time jump is because it leads to the storyline I want to see.
Age of Apocalypse.
Yep.
Yeah. I could see them doing they should do
all the characters. They got all the characters in place, and they've been shadowing it.
Yeah, and they kind of did that in the original series. The one man's worth it was kind of a half-ass Age of Apocalypse.
Half-ass AOA, yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind seeing maybe a couple episodes set in that universe, or do a special, do like an hour-long fucking
a fucking werewolf by night.
Yeah. Let's see. We need to do a rewatch X-Men Party 97 at Ray's. I think we're doing, yeah, I know Matty Ice is down. He wants to do one of those too. He's been loving the show. I told him dude, me and Matt are like the biggest X-Men fans, and we we talk about X-Men all the fucking time. So I told him to watch the show. I was like, you don't have to watch the original show, but it does help. I told him to jump in. He's been blown away by it. So yeah, as an X-Men fan, this is a great love. Operation Galapagos, no diss. There's a little guy. Bastion's hiding in Galapagos. It's a big diss. They will jump around the timeline. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some of the time. I think they're gonna try to fix the timeline, but they can't since it's a fixed point. Maybe they could save some of the mutants, but not all. It's a great show. I'm loving it. It's one of my favorite. I'm going to be sad after it ends next week until we get the next season because it's been one of the highlights for sure.
See, that's one of those things. They should start working on a next season already.
Supposedly they're working on the next season right now, and they're trying to streamline
drawing it more than just writing it, animating it. That's what needs to happen. It's
being worked on. So it's being worked on. So yeah, this needs hopefully we don't have to wait like a year and a half.
Yeah, exactly. Fast track that shit.
Exactly. All right. Any other shit before we jump back into the regular stuff? Any X-Men? Yeah.
No, fuck Wolverine, man, and fuck Xavier. Like,
I've been saying that for years. I've been
yeah, it's just
yeah. All right,
it's failed, man. Long live Magneto.
Magneto's right.
Magneto's right.
Yeah, I've been saying Xavier sucks for years.
He's got it written down. He's right. Oh, that was a cool fucking throwback too. The same numbers that Magneto had written on his arm was the same numbers that McKellen did.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That was a cool thing.
Yeah. Well,
hey.
All right. So let's talk about this. We have not discussed this part. Gold dirty bastard. Marvel should stay focused on animation for a while. They can just do it right. Just put the love they put into the fucking the series, and obviously these people are fans. Need those kind of people working on the fucking live action shit. Not
people who know the material.
Yeah, exactly.
The characters feel organic, like we've never left them.
All right. So let's jump into this. So James Gunn revealed his Superman. This is the memes coming out of this is fucking hilarious. People just like, I hear the people like, oh, he's ignoring the thing. He's like, he should speed up. It's a frame. It's a promo frame. Calm down. And it looks like he's been going through. He just had a battle. Now he has to put the boots back on and jump right back into battle. That's kind of what the vibe I'm getting from this. This is kind of a blend of a few suits. Looks like the New 52. Got some Fleischer. Got some. There's a few suits. A few different suit things in here. I want to hear your thoughts first before I tell you mine. What do you think of the suit?
So one thing is, I've never been a big fan of the collar, the Superman New 52 collar. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Kind of reminds me of the New 52, like the. I think it looks like he has like the cuffs too. You know, the way it's. I like the suit though, but I've never been a big fan of the New 52. Like I wish it was a little bit more classic. I do like the colors. The S, it's okay. Reminds me more of the electric Superman S than like Superman's classic S. I love the briefs that are on the outside.
Yeah, the underoos are great. I don't like this suit at all. I fucking hate this suit. I think the suit looks fucking ugly as fuck.
New 52, man.
The collar sucks. I don't like the way the cape is draping on his shoulders. I don't like the way it's bunching up on his shoulders right there. The S is just I'm not feeling the suit. I'm not liking this, but I do like Corn Sweat in the suit. He looks good.
He looks great.
Yeah, but I do not like the suit. I'm hoping this is like the first suit, and then he has to change it at some point.
I think the whole thing about the suit, where it comes from, and this is how I was trying to rationalize why they did it this way.
It looks like
he has to go to work.
The memes are fucking hilarious. That's all those shit going on in the background. He's putting on his boots.
That's how I feel going to work every day. But the one thing about the suit that reminds me of is that's what probably suits look like for everyday life for Kryptonians. I don't know about the cape. The cape could be part of a special guild that he's a part of. You know, I just remember that the suits that they had represented their order in Kryptonian culture.
Like their houses.
The guilds. You know, the science guild, the military guild. There was like 5 different guilds. I can't remember the artist guilds. I just can't remember all of them. But I'm thinking that's what it is. I wish it wasn't. I don't like the collar, but I find things that I like about it, but overall I don't like it.
The boots and the underoos is cool. I don't like the way the cape is hanging on the shoulders. I don't
too much texture.
The way it's like harkening back to the fucking the Man of Steel reveal, Henry Cavill, the first image when he's in the bank vault thing. That blew me the fuck away. I was fucking so juiced when I saw that fucking.
I didn't like that suit.
Oh, I love that suit.
I still don't like that suit.
Oh, I love that suit. That suit's great.
Yeah, I just it's too much.
That one looks more like from an alien world, like the Christopher Reeve suit.
Too much texture.
Yeah, I get that. A little too much texture. I think they could smooth out like a lot of that shit. But like the Christopher Reeve suit looks like it was done by his grandma.
Underoos. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying do that.
Yeah. So this one, I'm not super sold on, but I do like Corn Sweat. I think he's going to kill it as Superman. But yeah, the suit, I'm just not.
I think this is the suit. I don't think we're going to get another suit.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. That collar just irks me. I really don't like it.
It's the new 52.
Yeah.
I didn't like it when I first saw it in the comic books. I still don't like it now.
Yeah.
No, even like when it comes down to like his fucking the end of his sleeves, the cuff. I'm like, oh, you're nitpicky. This is like,
no,
you don't understand. You guys don't understand. Superman, he has a look to him, and they tried to force it down to comic book fans in the comics, and they fucking.
Yeah, I don't know a lot. The only ones that like that Superman suit are hardcore. Like us, they love Superman.
They love Superman no matter what.
No matter what, yeah. Just like you love Batman, no matter what. So it's
there's a lot of I don't like certain suits of Batman. I'm like, yeah, this looks weird. This looks bad.
Yeah, he has a new suit in the comic.
The ends. I don't like that suit.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, I skimmed through it. I was like, it's a little much.
Yeah, I see. But it's okay not to like a suit.
Yeah,
it's
never going to stick around.
Lazy.
It's not going to stick around for too long, anyways. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm not. I want to see this. I want to see this. He looks like a young Cavill. He does have Cavill vibes. But yeah, it's a
Superman vibes.
It's a
That's
Superman.
what it is. It's a Superman look. It's Superman vibes.
Yeah. I like the curl, the S curl for sure. I got a little going on right now.
But that's the good thing about his hair. He has that perfect fucking when it's not fucking all the way down like it would be for Clark. He's got a natural curl, which is nice.
No.
Muppet.
Yeah, and I want and I want to see this in motion. I might change my mind once I see it in motion and
see it flying.
See him flying and stuff. Maybe I'll change my tune. So this is just a promo shot. This is not the scene from the movie. It's just them to reveal this is Superman. This is the first look. Yeah, got to hear the voice too, like him talking, him flying, him being Superman. Then he'll make the suit cool. If he's a badass Superman,
that's what Christopher Reeve did.
Yeah. Like he made those he like anybody else in those fucking underoos would have been like you just laugh, but you're not laughing at Christopher Reeve's Superman. He had a presence about him. So
yep.
So yeah, once we see this in motion, see him flying around and doing his thing, I'll probably change my tune. I'm like, oh, this suit's awesome. I still don't like the collar though, but we'll see. This, it's kind of cool that we're getting some more. I want to see how the other character. I want to see how Guy Gardner looks. I want to see how fucking.
Yeah, I want to see Mr. Terrific. That's one of the big ones I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see how he looks. I'm definitely curious about how the other characters are gonna look. I'm really hoping Guy Gardner has his 80s
bowl cut.
I don't mind the bowl cut, but
yeah, I need the best
and the big boots and the fucking just the arrogant fucking with the little fucking turtleneck and the fucking. I want to see full Guy Gardner asshole fucking fit. So hopefully they do that, but. What do you think of the going on in the background? Is that confirming Brainiac? A very Brainiac-ish kind of vibe to that purple and the green kind of snow globe out there. Looks like a giant sperm is fucking about to attack his head.
It can be anything at this point.
The purple green kind of gives me Brainiac vibes. So
it's always that's a Luthor thing too.
True.
So that's the whole thing. It's very vague on what it could be. There's like 2 or 3, I'll say about 5 different villains that come into mind, but I just think honestly, I think this is just a promo shot. I don't know. I don't think it has any kind of huge bearing on anything. This is going to be kind of like that trailer that that's out that was lost out there. The Spider-Man trailer. Remember the original one with the Twin Towers? Yeah, they weren't gonna ever use that kind of promotional shit in the trailer. It was
actually they said they were going to use that scene in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, they wanted to use that scene in the movie, but the 9/11 happened.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
I still have that poster too with the Twin Towers in there. That's worth some money. It's got some tax in it though, but I should get that framed at some point.
No, that's a great poster because never see that kind of image again.
Yeah. Is there a trailer? Not yet.
No, not yet.
I think about Comic-Con time we'll probably get like a teaser, like some kind of like him flying or some kind of.
This is summer next year, right?
Yeah, July 11th next year. So I think we might see something like a year off, like during Comic-Con's in July. So we might see like a little teaser or something post, like just like a small little him flying and just kind of little introduction to the world that they're doing.
If they even do the fly around the earth and then he fucking turns to the camera, smiles, and then fucking sticks his arm out, fucking that'll be the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do with the score too, because the John Williams score and the fucking Hans Zimmer score are fucking great. I love that Hans Zimmer fucking score. That shit's fucking. I listen to that shit all the fucking time. But yeah, that's very
Michael Giacchino.
Yeah. Or what's that, Ludwig Göransson?
Or even the guys. I actually kind of like their music from X-Men '97, the Newton Brothers.
Yeah, Newton Brothers good. Yeah, they capture the music, and that's another thing we haven't really talked about, the music
and music
really
and fucking
it really sets the mood, and it really gets you into the fucking scene, and really it's some of it's really subtle, but it's really fucking good.
So yeah, that would be my small town pick for music would be them. It's like I was thinking of like Junkie XL with or Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross. I don't think they fit this movie.
Yeah, Junkie XL did Justice League, right? He did the Snyder Cut Justice League.
Yeah. I did like the music for that. That Junkie XL did a great job.
And they brought in some of the classic themes like the Superman John Williams score and the Danny Elfman Batman theme, kind of incorporated into it. So they're classic themes. I don't know. Yeah,
I wouldn't go classic anymore. You got
I think you need to. I do love those fucking themes, but I think we need to move on and just kind of
Batman theme is awesome.
Set the tone for the next next phase.
We got new composers out there, like the Batman guy. The guy who did the music for the Batman, awesome.
Yeah, that's Giacchino, right?
That was Giacchino. Yeah. See, you get that guy, and plus he's already worked with them, right? Yeah, WB. Yeah, so you could definitely get him to do it.
Have you guys from Lori? Have you guys seen Mad Props?
No,
I haven't seen that.
No.
No props to Mad Props. Here's Lori's Weekly. I'm going to Comic-Con. Fuck you guys. We'll let you know if there's anything at San Diego Comic-Con regarding Superman. Thanks, Lori. Thanks.
Use that press pass, Lori.
Rub it in our face, Lori. Just rub it in our face. All right. It's a little hot outside. I think it's time to go. Well, first, like and subscribe to the video. Our Spidey like and subscribe button helps the algorithm. Follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. So like helps the algorithm, helps people know who the fuck we are. All right, let's jump into the pool list. Stuff you picked up during the week, stuff you pissed you off, stuff you watched, stuff you listened to, all that good stuff. All right, pool list. You want to go first? Or want me to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So I just finally finished Final Fantasy VII Part 2 Rebirth. Dude, it's an amazing game. It's a lot of time I put into it. It's a Final Fantasy game, so I wanted to make sure I just enjoyed it thoroughly. And it's a really dope game. Really great storyline. The ending doesn't disappoint. Makes you feel a little bit more heartbroken than the first time you go through it. No spoilers, even though it's fucking happened about 30 years ago. But yeah, it leaves you with a messed up feeling. So yeah, it's a great game though. It's probably going to win Game of the Year in some respects, some realms, but fucking super awesome. Also, if you have PlayStation Plus Gold or the top tier of membership, Field Club 24 from EA, which would have been like FIFA, is out there for download. So I just picked that up, about to create the character, move him into a team, and play a career. So I want to see how that works out. Outer Worlds also on PlayStation Plus. There's a lot of games on PlayStation Plus. I recommend people, if you do game and you don't want to spend too much money on actual games, there's a litany of there's tons of games out on there, so you can get Oh, and also if you're a gold member, you can get a PlayStation Core video, which is like a subscription, kind of like a streamer. They change the movies out every month that they give you for free. I was able to see Night of the Creeps, some old school movies that I haven't fucking watched in a long time. Loose Cannons with Gene Hackman and Dan Aykroyd. I saw Wild America with Scott Bairstow and with the little fucking Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Some just old school shit. They got like Eraserhead on there. So yeah, just you know, get your PlayStation membership if you're a gamer. You'll definitely see that there's a shit ton of games on there that for you to play. So yeah, check those out. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
You know, on my side. Yeah.
Did you finish Fallout?
No, I'm 4 episodes in still.
Okay.
It plods. That's the thing. It's a good story, but it plods.
Yeah, it gets good, man. The last
no, I'm sure it get good. But see, that's the whole thing. You give shit for you're giving shit to Amazon or Rings of Power for that. But right now, this is kind of doing the same thing at the beginning.
Yeah, but this is only 8 episodes. How many episodes with Rings of Power?
What? I don't know. 9? Yeah.
And
same about. Yeah. No excuses, right? Fucking, have you seen Avatar yet? Go watch Avatar. Go watch Avatar on Netflix. Awesome fucking.
I want to watch a cartoon first.
Yeah, it's a cop out, right? There's shit to watch, right? I'm telling you to watch it. It's fucking awesome.
You told me One Piece was awesome too. Then
yeah, it's just you can't get past the that they're actually being true to the actual product.
So how would I know? So you're telling me not to watch the fucking thing, but then you're telling me I have to watch the original product to watch One Piece.
Because this is a different thing. The tonally it's different. I knew it's one of those things that I thought you would get past the kiddiness of One Piece because that's
I like kiddiness. But I just don't like the main character. The main character is fucking very obnoxious to me. Like I don't know if I can.
He's pretty obnoxious in the show because that's how he is. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't.
He's doing a great job of portraying a character. That's the whole thing.
No, I'm sure he's doing the character great, but I just
which is one of those things that then you probably wouldn't like the One Piece animated. Yeah. But this right here, Avatar, you're gonna like. Guaranteed, dude. I already got it. Like,
God damn it, Rick. All right, fuck.
Yeah, it's like the Stranger Things kind of thing. How you were telling me, watch Stranger Things. Watch this. It's pretty dope.
I finished Curb Enthusiasm finally. The final season, 12th and final season. Yeah, I had to catch up with last season, so I find a great ending. It's if you haven't watched it yet, the whole scene was kind of built up to the finale of Seinfeld too, so they're kind of playing off that. Like they keep bringing it up during the season, like, oh yeah, and people were coming up, like what's her name, Lori Loughlin. She's in the episode, and she's like, oh yeah, you were in Seinfeld. She's like, you weren't in the season I was the last 2 seasons Larry David didn't do. He's like, oh, but you did come back for the finale, right? And everybody universally hates the fucking Seinfeld finale. So it's kind of a play on that. So the whole season's kind of built on that. I think it's great. That was a great finale. I was very satisfied. It's sad to see these characters go, but I kind of understand why he's ending it now because so many people have died during this show. It's been around since 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get to see fucking Richard Lewis one more time. He looks rough, man. He looks really bad in this last season, and they make some jokes too, which is very timely. But it's sad to see Richard Lewis, aged like that. So it's sad to see him in the last season. But Vince Vaughn is great in it. Vince Vaughn is pretty much the Funkhauser's nephew, and he's basically takes his place in the friend group with him. But some of the cameos felt kind of forced too in the last season. Felt like they just wanted to throw in people that wanted to be on the show before it was over. Some of them were kind of forced. But let's see. The Curb season. This Curb season was hilarious. It was a good season. It was a good ending. I really liked the ending. It was very satisfying, and especially as like a Seinfeld Curb fan, like it kind of brought all the worlds together. So I kind of dug it. I think Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn is fucking pretty hilarious, and he's fucking hilarious. He's good. He's good when Vince Vaughn is on. He's on. He's good, but sometimes when he's off, like he
can't be expected to carry it.
Yeah, he was great. And Freaky was fucking great. That was some.
Watch that.
Have you watched Freaky yet? No, you haven't watched. Oh, yeah.
No, I had like little interest, but I'll watch it.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's fucking pretty good. I think you'd like it. Mad Props is a documentary about collectors.
That Mad Props one. Oh, okay. Hopefully they're not pretentious assholes. Fucking art school confidential fucks.
Yeah. So Free Comic Book Day was last week. I posted a little short, some of my picks, some of my pickups from the Free Comic Book Day. But the highlight, of course, was the Energon universe. This was a great book. First story drawn by Ryan Otley. David Warren, Danny Warren Johnson is doing the Transformers side of things. We get Avoid Rivals written by Robert Kirkman. That's was the introduction. So that's kind of the three storylines of the G.I. Joe, Void Rivals, and Transformers, and it's all kind of converging at some point. But one of my favorite Autobots makes his first appearance in the Energon universe. I marked out big time when he shows up. So this is his first appearance in that. And then we get a G.I. Joe Baroness story. So this book is pretty much a great book right here. This is a Ryan Otley, one of my favorite Autobots and Baroness storyline. Pick this one, Free Comic Book Day. Some shops will still have it. They also came out with a one with different covers you can purchase. Like it's like just a regular book. So if you missed out, you want to pick it up, I would suggest picking it up. And speaking of Transformers, the first trade came out. The first 6 issues of the Transformers series by Danny Warren Johnson. It's really good. If you haven't read this, I've been singing its praises. It's one of my favorite books of last year. So pick this up. It's in trade. I haven't very excited to read it all at once, but it's really good. The art's really good. Danny Warren Johnson killing it right now. I'm loving his work. I finished, speaking of him, I finished Do a Powerbomb. I got to get this to you, Rick, when you get a chance. You got to read this one. We kind of talked about this a couple weeks ago. It's kind of a pro wrestling necromancer, it's insane. It's a crazy book. The art's really good. Its storyline's really, if you're a wrestling fan, you're going to dig this. So you need to borrow this one when you get a chance. And then I'm currently reading Local Man. This is kind of a tribute to like the 90s, like Image kind of stuff. It's a guy that, was part of this superhero team in the early 90s, and he gets kicked out and he has to go back home, and he's kind of barred from being a superhero. So he has to but there's a murder of one of his old villains. So he has to kind of investigate, even though he's not supposed to. And it's a love letter to those early Image books. The character's name is Crossjack. He's very like X-Men.
Oh yeah, he looks like a fucking Rob Liefeld cover or something.
Yeah. It's very not making fun of it, just kind of like setting that tone and stuff. So this is written by Tom Seeley and Tony Flex, or drawn, created, written, and drawn by Tom Seeley and Tony Flex. They've done a lot of good stuff lately, so I definitely would recommend reading some of their books. They have some good stuff. I like. It's fun. So far, it's a really good book. I'm kind of digging it. So check that one out. There's 2 trades out right now, so check those out. All right, cool. I think that's it for me. I'm catching up with Bad Batch. Bad Batch has been pretty good. It's the last season, so I feel like I think I'm 7 episodes left in the season. I'm setting myself for some heartbreak because I think we're going to lose a bunch of these characters, but it's a good show. I'm really digging it. All right. Any hidden gems or anything this week?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Any final words for us before we get out of here?
No.
Very, very, very stoic, Ricky. Please like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go to your comic shops, man. Go buy some comics, man. I'm hearing about Flying Colors is going to be ending. They're ending their run by the end of the year. Their lease is not being renewed, and so that sucks. That's a great comic shop in Walnut Creek in the Bay Area. Really cool shop. Michelika's frequents that spot all the time. So and Zabby are the friend. So that kind of sucks that we're losing more comic shops. So go support, Mission Comics. I got my Leaf got me my shirt. Got the big boy size for my Mission Comics shirt. Thanks to Leaf for that. Go check out Mission Comics. Go check out Amazing Fantasy. Frank, friend of the show, our only fan. Really the only one that watches the show, really, except for the people that watch it live. So thanks, Frank.
No Renee today, so we lost the fan.
Yeah. Renee's sleeping right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the video if you're watching the replay, and go support your local comic shops, and go. They have shit for everyone, man. They go buy a gift certificate. Got some birthdays coming up, so hey, get some gift certificates to comic shops. That's all we want.
Books are a great gift, guys.
Yeah. Chris says meow. Lori says have a great weekend, gents. Cats rule. Cats rule. Yeah. All right, so be safe out there. Stay cool and have a good safe weekend. And we'll see you guys next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right.
Con Air is shit.
Con Air is great.
Cameron Poe.
Shit. Con Air is great.
Con Air is shit.
Oh, it's so good. No, it's not high art. It's fucking fun. It's a fun fucking movie.
Shit.
Crazy. That's the worst. This is the worst take you've ever had. You've had some shitty takes, but this is the worst.
No, it's true. Con Air is shit.